So we got our two semifinals. It's Happy versus HawK and Blade versus Foggy. Did you catch a couple of games today?
Very few. I caught the tail end of Blade's last series.
He's looking so hot right now. It's unbelievable.
He's looking good, but he's still going to get demolished by Happy if you had to face him.
Well, last week's semifinal was super close. Is your tutorial up on YouTube already? I think you mentioned yesterday that you did like deep dive on it.
Yeah, it's going to be a while because I'm uploading like one tutorial a week.
Okay.
I think I have like 3 or 4 that I have to post before that. So.
Damn.
Yeah, it takes some time.
So what do you think HawK's chances are? You keep on mentioning a certain statistic between the two.
Yeah, I don't remember. What's the score again between the two? Let me check Warcraft info.
Yeah, please.
Is it worse than UMAT's score in WGL? Which if you guys don't know, by the way, like there's a chance maybe you haven't heard Neo talk about it. I mean, if you watched any WGL, I think like you should know, but UMAT lost 15 maps in a row, I think it is, right?
15 maps in a row, yeah. It's
15 maps.
Pretty brutal. So I
can't wait until after next week when we go 0-18. Keep hearing about it.
Well, then it finally stops, right? So
yeah.
It's just one more week.
No, you're just gonna give us reminders along the playoff. By the way, guys, you it's so sadistic.
Yeah, I think HawK won a map like 5 weeks ago or something. So his record is maybe not that bad. But yeah, in general, Happy, of course, is the big favorite. I think if he drops a map, it should be the first one. HawK has a tendency to play very good on the first map and then kind of give away the second.
Yeah. Well, it's 37-2 in series, 83-13 in maps. And here's... You want me to explain you what the dilemma is against Undead?
Yeah, please.
So the dilemma is that if you fast expand, you die to that pit lord third timing where Undead attacks with destroyers, like a few destroyers, maybe sometimes not even. They have rain of fire basically, and like the pit lord is super tanky. You can try and get like 4 to 5 towers perfectly walled off in fist style, but you're still gonna take a ton of damage, have to repair, and then it's very hard for you to go in straight into tier 3 and like get an army that actually can do something against Undead. Because what do you go for? You go for tanks, he gets Vagans at home. You go for rifles, it's like very easy for him to fight. You go for that Nightbreaker flying machine style. It's maybe the best chance if you're gonna fast expand. But then if you made too many towers, he can just pull back, creep, maybe expand himself. And if he can get to a lot of Aboms and Disease Cloud, you lose. So what do? Do you play one base? Honestly, I don't even think that Happy played the best that you can play against one base rifle when he played against Blade. I actually think there's so many things that he can do better. So one base is also looking very tough to win with.
Yeah, unfortunately, I gotta admit that I agree. For quite a long time, I thought that the human tier 3 should be superior to the undead tier 3, but when I saw the WFZ was beating TH on Last Refuge, I thought, okay, this shouldn't happen ever. So yeah.
But it was one base, right?
Yeah, it was.
Yeah.
Or was it? Yeah, I think it was.
Yeah.
And TH made a couple of mistakes as well that he shouldn't be doing usually.
He played Palace second, I think, also as well.
Yeah.
Like, against 122. Like,
yeah, it wasn't straight up.
I wonder what's the reasoning behind that. Because you don't have CC, but I guess Paladin is like still very powerful because it's less mana, Holy Light, and then you can also get Devotion.
Yeah, and he's pretty safe with Divine Shield if you can't get Invul Potion. I don't know, but TH for like a year, I think his builds against Undead aren't the very best. It's oftentimes one base. Yeah, still. I don't know. And that's also why he's switching race, I guess. So HawK is once again trying to expand, and again, this doesn't look too great on Northern Isles because so many skeletons.
Yeah, he made an Arcane Tower first. I'm a little bit surprised by that. Like, I mean, as you can see, like the Arcane Tower, by the time it's finished, there's going to be a lot of Peasants dead. Sometimes you can even cancel it because Fiends, they do a lot of damage with piercing while this is building, and it takes forever to finish as well. So he did kind of, not only did he delay his expo quite a bit, he's also going to lose it. It's just a disaster. Like.
Yeah. Yeah, that's the new thing on Northern Isles for like 2 or 3 weeks. You creep up a bit as the undead, you get level 2, you get 6 skeletons, and then you walk to the human expansion. I think expanding on Northern Isles is just not possible anymore.
Yeah, I mean, you can get it up, but you're gonna lose a bunch of peasants, and
Yeah.
it's very hard to have the wood economy. Like, if we look at the main base of HawK, he had 4 peasants on wood. He's having to send 2 to the expo because he's lost some. So his wood economy being in shambles, that's what makes it hard to then get enough towers and tech and get everything that you need to get, basically, to win the game.
Happy is on tier 2 already. He's getting the Lich, so it's not gonna be better from here. There's one more coil to save that fiend, or, you know, he's brave enough to just coil another peasant. This is just brutal.
You know, a human that has gone the opposite route of that quick arcane tower is HawK. He literally went for the expo, skipped the arcane tower, teched even quicker than most other humans, and because of that, he reached tier 3 very quickly, got orb, staff, and then he fought with paladin. And if you're able to do well in that first fight, where you get like orb, staff, and paladin, and that first knight and everything, then you can win the game. And HawK actually has had quite a bit of success against Happy, but we're talking, you know, netties, where he has like a ping advantage.
HawK defeated him as well in Shanghai, but that was in November, so I think a couple of things changed with timings and creep routes, etc. But I think also HawK is one of the best human versus undead players that we have. Maybe next to Infi, the best.
It's pretty good. I mean, to be honest, it seems more like everybody's bad in the matchup.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
he somewhat as well. And then Infi as well.
Yeah, when is this patch coming finally?
Players' forces are under attack.
What are you talking about? How about we get some new silhouette for like the some other hero?
So we get happy with the second hero now. This is 2 Nova. And HawK is... Okay, he's teching now, but no tower up. And super low on number.
And tier 3 already being started for Happy is always so scary. Because you can count on him not to lose any fiends here, then he's gonna have statues, like he's already got the first one on the way. And then against Expo, like I said, Pit Lord. You just got Pit Lord. Oh my god, the Archmage. He has no shop!
Oh no.
Alright, what's map 2?
Yeah, I don't really know, but I feel like we get the answer pretty soon. There's still so many skeletons. And there's another nuke, and that's the Archmage gone, and that is a super quick game 1. This is what Happy vs HawK looks like most of the time.
Yeah. And it comes down to a lot of details that add up, you know? Like, I don't know why you got the expansion on the right side. You're supposed to get it more at the bottom side. There's many... I still think that's... Even though, you know, it's a very difficult matchup, there's still a lot of untapped potential on things that you can do better. If you look at Infi, it looks like every single little detail possible, he's doing so well. And it's even like when you watch, you're kind of like in entertainment mode. You're just in awe of what he's doing, so you don't even really pay attention to that. But if you study his game in details, you're gonna notice all these little things. Like, the thing is, Death Knight comes in as skeletons and he kills a lot of peasants. So you need to put some effort into having your peasants tucked behind your town hall, maybe in the corner where they're harder to attack. Because then the skeletons don't get full surface area. The Death Knight doesn't either. And then only the Fiend mostly can attack that.
Yeah, it seems like Infi is doing everything correct. And it's also like TH and Infi seem to be the only one who can take pressure off of the expansion by diving into the undead base. No one else is able to create that space, just these 2.
He's created.
All right, last refuge it is. Let's see if HawK is doing better here.
By the way, I'm sorry, but if it's Happy versus Foggy in the finals, I cannot stay.
Yeah, it's totally... Wait. Ping bug. All right. Yeah, I can totally understand. I mean, last week was super entertaining. The first game was incredible by Foggy. And then he made these stupid mistakes on game 2 and 3, and then it was kind of over anyway.
You know, a lot of people have talked about having a mental block and stuff against Happy.
Yeah.
And I think it's very hard not to. You know, like as a spectator, you watch it and you're like, just give your best, you know, just do your best, don't have any regret. It's easy to say, it's easier said than done. If you're a player and you've literally lost 37 series and won 2 against the same player, I'm sorry, but you're also going to be crushed mentally. Like, it's so hard to be like, all right, let's just do my best, forget about everything. Like, I can do this and stuff.
Yes. Maybe a little comparable if you're hitting on a girl and you try like 20 times. Will you really try it 21st time?
Are we talking about Remo?
I don't know. Maybe that's why he's not on stream anymore.
Yeah, and then so where does this go?
Yeah, I mean...
Yeah, you said you're hitting on a girl 20 times, then what?
Yeah, and then will you try a 21st time if you get shut down all the time?
Well, to be honest, if you hit on a girl 20 times, you're probably drunk. So yes, you will keep trying.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, that's
But maybe there's a secret. You get drunk against Happy.
maybe that is why Blade was so successful.
Oh my god. That's so sick.
Yeah, maybe you should try that too. And then all the humans get a chance. The vodka power. Alright, so what build can we possibly see by Happy? Could be Ted Fiends, but what's HawK doing? Is he trying to brute force this expansion again?
Yeah, I think on Last Refuge it's a little bit easier than Northern Isle because the rush distance is maybe a bit shorter. And yeah, it's easier to creep the expo as well, so you're gonna take less damage on your units. So you can kind of start open with level 2 very easily and then go for that. And again, that damage that Undead achieves or not is everything. Yeah. If Undead goes to the expo and they only kill 2 peasants, it's pretty bad for them. The game's going pretty bad. But if they kill 4 to 5, get a cancel on the Arcane Tower, and then the expo was started later because Human forced an Arcane Tower, then it's great, like it was last game.
So, I think yesterday Johnny Cage defeated Happy on ladder. Did you see the game by any chance?
No, I heard about it. So
yeah,
I heard that they played, but I don't know what happened.
Yeah, me too. So I wonder if Happy is just getting worse a little bit now that he has no pro contract anymore and not really practicing.
He's always lost some games here and there, but not many.
That's true.
Hey, even HawK won 2 series somehow. I mean, one of them was a best of 1 against Happy once. I think he was on Last Refuge as well. And I think he was with rifles maybe.
So Happy's running over once again. HawK is not creeping the expo immediately.
Yeah, you never go for straight expo against Undead on Last Refuge. The question is, does he do the Murloc camp before going to the expo? And Happy's doing some nice zoning out away from that here by diving onto the Archmage.
Aren't you getting a lot of poison damage from the Murloc camp, and then it makes it easy for the DK and Skeleton to kill your units?
Not that much, to be honest. It's really not a lot of damage, and you can get a pretty good item as well sometimes. I mean, not if you're me.
Obviously, the ring curse. Maybe it's karma.
Or what?
I don't know. Because
I'm a good person.
You keep on banning so many people. Maybe that's why.
Yeah, but they deserve it. They're the ones that should get the rings.
I don't think the people play at all.
Oh, this is so annoying. How do you reach your expo? Look, the skeletons are gonna pull the Mercamp. Oh my god. Happy? No.
Oh.
No. Go up!
He's trying again, right? Okay, he's a little lucky with that, but the Murlocs are still active. The Magi is still active. The DK is full mana. And 2 more Rods of Necromancy.
HawK zoned the Death Knight away by getting a full surround on the bottom Trapper. That was well done. Otherwise, the Death Knight might have gone on the last hit. We've seen Happy get those so many times. Nice snipe, actually.
Yeah, it plays well around it. Despite all
he already lost 2 peasants.
That's a really good one so far. The Fiends are coming in. Could be a surround. Happy a little careless, taking a lot of hits here. This is definitely better than game 1 for HawK.
Yeah, Last Refuge, like I said, is supposed to be easier. You see what he did as well. He kind of put his peasants inside.
Yeah.
Ooh, he almost could have gotten the surround on the Death Knights. But with Happy, it's always so close. So that's 4 peasants dead, yeah. I mean, you're rarely gonna get less than that against Happy.
Yeah, I think it's still fine. He has no rods anymore. He has to retreat. There's no backpack. And he's tacking. Plus the Fiend is super low.
Did Happy have a scouting acolyte this game?
Yeah, he did.
Oh, okay. He usually does.
Yeah, I think...
You know, it's crazy how you have to lose the acolyte to be on 25 out of 30.
Yeah.
So that you go for Lich. Because otherwise you'd be on 26 out of 30. You couldn't make the Lich. So then you go Lich and then you can start tier 3 immediately after.
You have to sacrifice it. I think last week... I don't know if it was against Blade or against Foggy where he skipped scouting immediately.
Yeah.
That was something new.
Maybe sometimes you just mix in something a little bit different to try and gain an advantage somewhere, especially against predictable people. You can do that.
You're talking about Happy. He doesn't switch anything up,
Yeah.
usually.
You're right.
I was so baffled when he played that ghoul build versus Foggy. Like, no one expected that. It was nice to see.
I guess he's played so many games against Foggy and he's winning all the time. He's probably thinking, like, even if that goes wrong, I can still play normal next game.
I can do whatever I want, but Foggy didn't expect it either, so it was a super hard counter. It was really smart by Happy to do that.
I'm a little bit disappointed that HawK didn't set up one of his illusions at the shop, because a lot of the time you can pull that and kind of get some ensnares on these fiends and sometimes even catch them and kill them.
Oh yeah, that's sweet. We have a tech already. That's pretty fast. Nice deny on the water elemental as well. So after some weeks where HawK left games pretty prematurely when he found Crystal Ball and stuff, this looks like a good fight, even on map 2.
Yeah, he's getting defend now. It always feels like you get hit against the very good undeads. You get hit just before defend would be like good.
True.
And ready. But actually right now he has a lot of footmen. Oh, Happy's trying to pull the camp here.
Did he just Nova an illusion?
Yeah, he might have.
So. He's buying more
The
time.
denies are very important.
Didn't get that one, which was 2 kills, but defense is ready now. And there's no Nova anymore. Just needs, just in quotes, needs more footmen now.
He should have stood maybe behind his arcane tower. Yeah, he knows that shop's gonna be cancelled. Yeah. This is the moment where like you're always picturing those games of Infi against Happy, and you're like, okay, I need to build a perfect wall around my towers and stuff. But in reality, it's like he's right on top of it. Of course, he would cancel the shop and the blacksmith if you were to make them here. So it's like very tricky to actually make that work. Like Happy improved a lot since then. He understands the timings a lot better. He knows that this is when the towers are going up. Fiends cancel towers in production very quickly, and they also cancel the buildings at the front. So essentially, if he can prevent you from building that, he doesn't even need to kill that much here, because then the Pit Lord will come, and there's not going to be those necessary wall and towers for you to hold. And that's when you die.
Yeah, this is what we see a lot. That's true. Except
so it's the perfect level of aggression, really, if you think about it.
Yeah, he found a really nice balance. And if you don't do the mistake and move the Pit Lord in range of the Arcane, then it's really, really tough to make it to hold this.
Yeah. Even then, actually, I think. Because you'll always get 1 or 2 Rain of Fire, and then after that, even if you get all your mana drained, you can send it back to where a statue on mana is going to regenerate you, and then you still get more Rain of Fire.
So if my Russian is correct, we're going to wait a minute to see if this lag is going to get fixed. I feel like a lot of Russian players have issues now since they patched something.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Like yesterday, we had the Great Wall who couldn't play because of ping issues. Today it was Shaddai having issues, and now HawK having issues as well.
Yeah.
And they made a little patch on, when was it? Wednesday, Thursday? They didn't really say what they did, but it was like, hey, we did something to the server.
Do you think the internet is getting worse because there's so many people online these days with the quarantine and stuff? It's possible.
I think that
my internet is worse for sure.
Really? I think it's fine for me. And it isn't the worst over already?
I mean, there's still a lot of people at home and using internet more than they would usually, I think. I used to be able to open like multiple Twitch tabs and have pretty good quality, and now if I open like more than one, on the second stream the quality goes like really low automatically. So maybe, I don't know, maybe Twitch got capped, or I don't know, maybe it's like momentary, but...
I think it's also, if you start a YouTube video, it's not on full resolution, but like 720 or something to save capacity. It's true.
But yeah, in this game, it looks like HawK is about to have a tower on his expo, but the problem is, like, with Happy standing there, how is HawK ever gonna get a shop, a blacksmith at the front?
Yeah. Okay, we try again. There's no statue yet for Happy. It's also not on the way. Got that slaughterhouse, right? Oh, yeah.
Yeah, the first one is on the way.
Okay, it is. Okay, that makes things really hard. He has to build the shop on the side. Second tower is coming, so he can't dive too deep. HawK's mana is also looking pretty low. That goes for both.
Yeah. He got good items. Oh, nice deny. That's important. Like the Death Knight, if you can keep him on 2.5 here, it's a big, big win for you.
Fiends are also pretty low, so Statue has to... Oh, he's getting the tower again. Is he? Power build. Oh, so many resources lost. And the Lich has a Nova in a bit.
Yeah, HawK needs the water elemental badly so that he could put it on the obsidian statue to really send it back. And the shop's gonna die again. Like, that shop's never going up.
Even 4 peasants aren't enough. Oh, is it? He's taking some attention off of that shop for footmen.
Yeah, Happy's starting to work on the Archmage. Kinda tenderized him a little bit. This is well done by HawK, because he knows that if he forces the shop, like, it finishes, so he's gonna be able to buy. Wow, and now he has the water elemental already.
And he killed a fiend as well. Plus number of footmen are growing a lot.
That was very nice.
It's, yeah, fine. He sends the water elemental onto that statue now, so 1 is gone.
And see, as soon as tier 3 finishes, Happy starts destroy form in the slaughterhouse and backpack.
Yeah.
So he's not even gonna need to send his third hero to the base. There is a fiend that's gonna come out now. It's gonna pick up back orb and bring it to the Lich.
Yeah, I love that backpack play. I think we had that in one of the most recent casts. I think it was Stay at Home Story Cup, that no one really utilizes backpack to the fullest. Maybe Happy's a trendsetter here. It saves you so much time.
Yeah. I mean, he's not using it like crazy. It's just he understands that sending one hero all the way back just to buy orb takes so much time. So he's like, I might as well get it now. It's not like it's expensive or anything.
We got a nice sub here by Gozu Gohan for 49 months. Really appreciate whenever ToD co-casts and the true balance of this matchup is revealed, contrary to the to the UD biased commentary we usually have.
Oh, you want to hear about undead balance too?
Yeah, sure.
You know, everybody plays the weakest race in Warcraft 3, right? Did
Always,
you know that?
yes.
By the way, that third Thor by HawK, is that one trying to leave the expansion, or like why is it all the way out like this?
I don't know. This wouldn't it be better if this is another arcane tower so we can burn the pit lord earlier?
Yeah, I don't think he should be at the front like this. Like if Happy had been pressuring, that's the first thing he's gonna kill. But maybe that's why it's there to tank. Ooh, that might be costly stealing that scroll. Yeah, there's still a coil and Nova, coil level 2 by the way. That's the TP, or he dies.
Yeah. He's fighting some time for the Mountain King, got rune bracers, really good. Pit Lord coming now. So this is the most scariest time that HawK has to defend against. Castle tech is almost done. He's going for the Lich right away. Big Nova, big rate of fire. He's killing so many footmen. Oh my god. And the Lich is kind of helping with that coil. Nice Stormbolt.
Against Orb and Destroyer, like, you need to be next to your towers when you take these fights. Now it just fed, did 0 damage, and then now there's not going to be units to help the towers synergize together, so now the towers are going to die very quickly.
Oh my god. No masonry upgrade, right? Nope. So they just melt against this. Man, it looked so good for HawK. He had a couple of footmen, he had some towers up, he got the shop up, but got baited into a bad position once, and then this is what happens.
Yeah, the tower position, like I said, is so key. Like those arcane towers, they're like spread out. And I mean, I'm just trying to find mistakes here, but don't be mistaken about it. Everybody gets obliterated by Happy like this.
Yeah.
Except Infi, I guess this one series.
And sucked this one series, but yeah, true. Even TH looks like this. This is not normal.
Yes, Pala on the way. It's always so hard to tell yourself you're gonna give up the expo here, because it feels like if you give up the expo, you've just lost the game. But the problem is that Militia doesn't last very long. He's gonna send Militia. He's gonna try to go for the big holds. But there's nothing to counter the destroyers, so water elementals are useless.
Can't Stormbolt them. Yeah, needs gyros for sure, but you need them in masses, otherwise there's lots of web. Web is upgrading at the moment. Already in the night. 1 or 2 focus fires and he's down to 1/3. Gyros are coming in now, but 3 destroyers. Jesus, 60 supply, man. It's so brutal.
I don't think HawK's gonna kill a unit.
No, right? That seems to be the new question. Like, can people kill a unit against Happy?
Not if you play like this.
I think if Happy plays Blade in the finals, then it looks a lot different again.
Yeah. Blade actually made the series competitive for sure.
Yeah.
That game on Last Refuge in particular was
That
really
was
sick.
so sick. Everything mined out, super high level.
I hope to see a different finals. Like nothing against Foggy, but I hope we see Blade against Happy in finals, especially after that series they had.
Yeah, I think that is the best shot of a close series we have. I'm quite curious how Blade is playing against Foggy in the second semifinal. I haven't seen him too much in the Human versus Night Elf recently.
He's been playing quite a bit on W3 Champions. He finished third last season, which just finished.
Not bad.
So he climbed a lot.
He never strikes me as a player who plays a lot. Oh, it's...
Yeah, I guess he doesn't stream, so he flies under the radar, but he plays
true.
a decent amount. But yeah, he's not the one who plays the most. The Muslim is.
More than Hitman?
Actually, no, probably not, but he's not super far behind. The Muslim plays a lot.
Okay.
By the way, I keep reading about like some nuggets or something. What the hell happens?
We do, that idiot. They finished Dust League tonight, and he had some kind of bet with viewers that he can eat, I don't know, 60 chicken McNuggets or whatever. So he tried, but he only finished with 37. So...
That's way off 60.
Yeah.
And that's a really stupid bet.
Yeah.
It's like gonna make you sick for a while.
It's coming from Bidu, what do you expect?
Yeah, true.
That's
Okay,
the
well,
North
this
American way of entertaining the viewers.
HawK actually killed units.
Yeah, not too bad actually. Still happy at 60. Stormbolt level 2, very, very powerful. Staff comes into effect.
The Bloodlust Ilpala.
It's so big.
So sick, it's still there.
Yeah, but again, what to do against the 3 destroyers and... Oh, no.
I mean, to be honest, he cleaned up house here. Like, he needs to pull back. If he somehow can save his heroes and his units and replenish a little bit. Like, you have to wonder when you see what just happened. Imagine if HawK had 4 towers placed perfectly on his expo and walled off.
Yeah.
He'd be in a much better spot here. But yeah, now everything's red. Now he has no wood economy either. Like,
And
it's pretty bad.
Unholy Aura comes into effect. Can he staff something out? No, he has an invul. Could have swapped it, but no.
Yeah, why did Happy not target that? I think he could have gotten it. He's a merciful god.
Of course, that's what we know him for, being merciful.
$59 supply to 44.
And quite
HawK
secure levels.
Yeah, he's ways off Pala level 3, that's a big problem.
This Pit Lord is so fat. So much damage. 2 Helms of Valor. Also super tanky, you can't kill that guy.
Oh my god, strength and agility.
Yeah. How do you find the right army composition now against this?
Well, I mean, that's the right army composition is just kind of what he's going for already. It's just about having enough. He has 46 supply against 62. You're the one that's supposed to have like a 10, 15, maybe 20 supply lead if you want to have like a good chance at beating this army. And also, he's severely out-leveled.
What is it? 4-3? What's the paladin? 4-3-2. Oh yeah. Blade last week was solo creeping a lot. And so I think he was a lot faster with getting the heroes to the right levels. HawK is doing it now, but still soaking up with the Mountain King, not giving solo experience to the Paladin. Ooh, good number of gyros now.
Yeah, it's not enough. Especially against Web.
Yeah. Happy's not even like really kiting against it. Taking these fights straight up. Fiends are falling here and there. Mountain King is super low though. Is there no Holy Light? Oh, it's so close.
The creep
Archmage.
sense near the destroyer.
Archmage died. Book of the
Oh my
Dead
God,
is
the
like
book.
a last resort. Okay. That is the 2-0 for Happy as always.
That's 38 and 2 now.
38 and 2. Did you try to coach HawK to like one day get that win?
Why would I coach somebody that beats me all the time? He would just laugh at me. I don't think many people are coachable, to be honest. It's like very hard. I mean, my chat tries to coach me every day, you know, it doesn't really work.
And you're still not getting better, man. What's up?
I am getting better, but not because of because I'm not listening to them, actually. Actually, I heard that Foggy has a coach.
Yeah, Foggy has a coach for a couple of years. It's Puch, P-O-O-C-H. OOH. It was cash
That's
for
so
a while
interesting.
as
Can you imagine how good it would be if you stopped listening to that guy?
I think like you can be very good in Warcraft in theory, just bad at micro and macro and stuff. But you can, like, a coach can tell you good creep routes or analyze the opponent for you.
Yeah. I guess some stuff like that could help, yeah.
Did you have a coach when you were at Four Kings or something in the
Hell no.
golden days?
I remember it was actually talked about a few times because in Korea for Brood War, they had like all these team houses with the coaches, which were mostly, to be honest, like babysitters, you know, that they were just like watching that they practiced a lot and that they didn't get lazy. But personally, I didn't really get lazy. I always practiced a lot and stuff. And like I always thought that like if somebody not as good as me, or at least of like not some sort of good level, was to try and tell me what to do, it would sound so silly. So I would not have been open to that idea.
So like Remo at WCG?
Oh my God, that discussion.
Oh man, it lasted forever.
Well, actually, this is one of those discussions where I was like, okay, let's stop, because I could tell it was not going anywhere. He was just trying to make the same point, and I was gonna try to make the same point, and like neither of us was either gonna like agree on anything. So
that's pretty much every discussion with Remo ever. So